Set, the trickster god of confusion, war, and storms, the incarnation of evil, played a very important role in Egyptian cosmology, and was one of history's earliest mythological representations of the shadow archetype. As with many Egyptian deities, there is a uncertainty when it comes to the meaning of the name Set. It could have meant he who is below, on the basis that Set was the opposite of Horus, the sky god, while some say it means instigator of confusion and destroyer. Sometimes depicted as a red-haired aardvark-like man-beast with a forked tail and cloven hooves, Set is an easy god to recognize in hieroglyphs. Though most Egyptian deities were associated with known animals, Set is a chimeric entity, a reflection of the chaos in the soul. He was also a shapeshifter, able to turn himself into a crocodile, panther, ox, hippo, or bull, and was symbolically associated with the serpent. As a trickster god, Set opposed the Egyptian concept of Ma'at, or divine order. Sometimes called the Lord of the Desert and ruler of the South, he was originally a god of Upper Egypt and the barren lands beyond Egypt's border. And because of this, when the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt took place, the agrarian society of Lower Egypt found him off-putting, thus explaining why he was viewed as a force of evil and disorder. Offspring of the earth and sky gods, and said to have torn his way out of his mother's womb, Set would be best known as the first murderer when he killed his older brother Osiris. But Set's reason for killing Osiris may have been warranted because Osiris did fuck Set's wife. Osiris's murder was elaborately planned, involving a finely crafted sarcophagus, and Set got away with it, for he did go on to rule Egypt, at least for a while. Not only did Set kill his brother, but he also raped his sister Isis, impregnating her in the process. The baby, born prematurely, was a hideous creature, half black ibis and half baboon. It's strange how this should have been a lesson to the Egyptians when it came to incest, because the pharaohs were well known for marrying their sisters. Horus, son of Osiris, would eventually challenge Set for the throne. Like Christ's struggle with Satan, the two battled in the wilderness for 40 days, but depending on which myth you prefer, the two either went to war or to court presided over by Ra. Either way, Horus would be awarded the kingship. But Set's obsession with Osiris continued even after he murdered him. No matter how many times he tried to destroy Osiris's body, he failed. He eventually met his match when he attempted to steal Osiris's corpse out from under the watchful eye of Anubis. Getting tired of his bullshit, Anubis killed Set, flaying his skin and burning his corpse. And while wearing Set's skin as a disguise, Anubis snuck in amongst Set's closest followers and killed them. In the realms of comparative mythology, Set, to the Greeks, was associated with Typhon, the god monster who challenged the might of Zeus. And to the Christians, well, he's associated with Satan. His relationship to darkness and wickedness, as well as to the color red, was a contribution to the iconography of the devil. As one of the earliest incarnations of the Prince of Darkness archetype, or current if you will, Set's influence is still felt in the dark occultist community to this day. To most throughout history, he symbolizes our negative lower self that should be shunned, but I believe Set is an aspect of the primal self that should not be ignored or feared, but integrated. So, have any of you occultists worked with Set? Leave your comments down below, and please give this video a like. It really helps with YouTube's algorithms. That like helps to spread a little more evil. Until next time, my friends.